So hi guys, I am Sumit, and in this video I am going to show you how you can create WooCommerce My Account login area for customers and using Bricks Builder. So here are the other endpoints or templates. This is how it appears on desktop, and let's see how it works on other display sizes. Desktop, and this is on tablet and tablet portrait and mobile phone and on smaller screen. Can see this is responsive on all the screen sizes. So now let's see how we can create it. This is how it looks by default when you install WooCommerce and Bricks Builder. This is the default preview, and we will convert it like this. Okay, so now let's start. And if you are looking for Bricks Builder products or complete e-commerce solution, then you can come to BricksPixel.com. I have added the link below in the description of this video. You can check the products. Right now here are only two, but in future I will add many more. And you can check BricsCart child theme, live demo, landing page, and documentation. And if you want to buy only my account templates, then you can check this one. And here's the live demo. This slide demo is basically from BricsCart child theme, but only the my account templates are included in this product. So you can check here all the necessary endpoint templates are included, such as dashboard, orders, track order, downloads, addresses, and account details. Okay, so you can check these, and in future I will add many more products. So now back to the tutorial. Come to dashboard, and before that make sure you have installed the WooCommerce, and then come to pages and make sure you have added the my account page. In any case you have by mistake you have deleted it in your page, then make sure to add the my account page, and then come to WooCommerce settings, come to advanced, and then make sure the my account page is selected here. If not, then you can search it here like this, and you can select the drop down from the drop down and then save changes. And the next important setting is account endpoints. Here are all the endpoints, these endpoints and these. And in any case, these endpoints are not added correctly. By default, WooCommerce add these endpoints, but in any case, these endpoints are not added or like empty, then make sure to add these, otherwise these endpoints will not work here or here. So make sure all these are added correctly and save changes. After all, come to pages and come to my account, edit with bricks, and on the my account page add the element account page, select it, and here we do not want to show this navigation part, we only want to show the content area of this account page element. So just disable navigation and save changes. That's all. We do not want to make any changes here. We will create a separate template for each individual endpoint and we'll design it separately. All right, so just disable it, and now this is how it look on the front end. And now you can close it and then come to Bricks templates. Add new template and give it a name account dashboard. Select account dashboard template type and publish it. Okay, and edit with bricks. Let's close it, and now click section, add a section, and inside this container add two new blocks for navigation and content. Now come to section and give it a class account section, and just give it a background color, this one or this one. Okay, and also add some padding here. I'm just adding static value, but you should use variables to RAM and to RAM. Okay, and now come to container. Give it a class account container, and come to content, display grid, skip the gap and add min max, 30 RAM and 0.25 max, and 1 FR for the content. This one is for our navigation block, and this F1 FR for content. Okay, and now come to tablet portrait and make it 23 RAM. Oh, sorry, we should use this value here, 23 RAM, and here it will be 1 FR, because on this breakpoint we want to show these blocks in a row order. Okay, and now come to desktop again and select style, come to layout, width should be 100%, max width 1100 pixel, height 90 VH, max height 900 pixel, and overflow should be hidden. Okay, and come to border, give it a border radius, base, and okay, but we will not add the border radius or border width, sorry, on this container. We will add the, let's rename it, the border width on these container navigation and content container individual. Okay, the reason is we want to add the different border color for this container and different border color for this one. So that's why we are not adding the border width on the border container or account container. And let's make changes on the container first. Select it and now come to on this point, and it's looking fine. Okay, and now come to this. Okay, it's fine. Now come to navigation, give it a class name account nav container. Okay, and now come to style, background, give it a background color black, and as you can see here, our border radius is not appearing correctly here. So but we do not want, this is because of overflow hidden on the container, but we want to show this corner or our border correctly. Let me show you what I'm talking about. On the, here is black color. Okay, now come to container and give it a class name account content container, and add the border color or border radius, sorry, border width. And I'm here using here again static value, but you should use variables, solid, and this one. Okay, so you can see our border is not appearing correctly. So to fix this, we will add the border radius here again, radius 10, and all right, now this is looking fine. Okay, so to fix this, we are adding the border radius again on these containers, or we can say block. Okay, so come here and add the base. All right, and also I forgot to add border width and this one. All right, now also check on responsive settings, and I think we should make this setting on this one, and this one. Yes, this is looking fine now. And if you are not using custom breakpoint or using just default bricks builder breakpoints, then you can just use the tablet tablet breakpoint, whatever you are using. So just make changes as per your requirement. Okay, now check it on this one. So here again we need to make changes in the border radius. Like this corner is looking fine, this is like this corner has radius and this has radius, and this is fine. Okay, so come to nav container, the class is selected, select border, and on this corner you add the 0. This is fine now, and on this one we need to add radius base. Okay, now this is looking fine. Now come to content, and here we need to remove for this corner, this is fine, and also need to add this one. Okay, so open this one and make sure to add here 0 and here base and base. Okay, now everything is looking fine. Now come to desktop and select navigation and add block again and one more block. Okay, so now we will add this one, user profile elements. Okay, and this is again add a account nav container sub wrapper. Okay, and this element, this block is very close to the border or just stacked with this container. So let's add some padding as well. Padding small. Okay, now it's looking fine. Come to this one and add a gap, gap small. Okay, and also add, we need to add the space between, because uh, we want to show this content on the top and the logout on the bottom, so we want to use space between, and also row gap base. All right, and here, come here, use to block inside or to div. We can use this one and give it a width 60 pixel, and here calculation 100% minus 60 pixel. Okay, and give it this one, add a gap 1 rem and no wrap. All right, come to this div and add an image. Image should be dynamic data, and user profile picture, and this profile picture is basically from Gravatar. And let me show you how you can add gravatar.com. You will have to come to this site and you'll have to create an account and need to add your profile picture, and WordPress will basically automatically uh, fetch your profile picture, and then it will be appear here. Okay, so and you can also create classes for customizing all these elements on all the templates, but I'm not creating classes just to save some time. And coming border radius, add a radius 50. All right, but I will suggest you to use classes for these elements as well. Okay, and add the user display name. Okay, and give it a class 700 and base, and add the typography color white. All right, and duplicate it, give it a color, this one a little light, and user email. You can also select from here. Okay, and give it a little light font weight. Reorder these elements, and now add a divider. This one, and give it a color. This one, let's make it little dark. Yes, this is fine. And now add the element navigation. This element is basically from the BricksCart child theme. This one I'm using this, and if you are not using it, you can get it on the on BricksPixel.com. And if you wanna create it manually, then you will have to use this icon list, this element, and let me show you how you can do this manually. Let me delete it, and alignment direction, this one, come to this, delete it, and select grid, themify, grid, this one. Okay, and give it a name dashboard, and remove the background color, add Lotto 400 or Lotto 700, and base. Alright, and copy it, copy, copy it. Okay, and then it should be heart. This one for wish list, Okay, and next one, orders, select cart, this one, and then downloads and cloud. All right, and come to here, start, and spacing should be 1.5 RAM. All right, and icon color, you can select it from here. And also right now, like by default, there are no, let me show you, there are no custom endpoint at this point. So let's first add custom endpoints and come to here in the Bricks cart. And if you are not using Bricks cart, then you will have to use custom code to add custom endpoints. But I'm here using Bricks cart, and here this is how you can add custom endpoints. Let's add wish list, and here should be the, here we need to add template ID. Template ID means wish list template ID, just like account dashboard. This is our template for dashboard endpoint. Similarly, we will have to add, we will have to create a wish list template, and it's this template ID. We'll have to add this. So at this moment, I haven't created a wish list template, so I'm just adding this 5797, so that instead of redirecting us on the 404 page or any error page, we just want to redirect this endpoint on the desktop. Okay, so add endpoint, and next one, track order. Okay, track order and 5797. Okay, and then when we will create the template for these individual custom endpoints, we will just come back again and we'll change the ID. All right, and now this save changes, and okay, these are our manual added endpoints. So here it will not show, but let me add the navigation endpoint, and here you can see our endpoints are appearing here. Okay, and let's delete it once. And now to make these endpoints responsive, you can select it here like this, and to make these like this, and you can add the gap here for RAM, like, oh, this is icon font size, and spacing item to RAM, you can add the spacing or add the border as well. Okay, and all right, and for adding borders around these items, let me give it a try here. One, and solid, you can add borders like this, and background like this. All right, and also can add border radius. But and this is how easily you can create. And to link these elements, you can simply come here and custom URL, select my account and my account like this. This is our dashboard URL, and I'm not adding the domain name before, so that we are not depending on a specific domain. Because if you are working on your local host, then and after migration you will not have to change these domains manually. Here it will automatically fetch the root items or root domain. Okay, and then come to custom URL, my account, wishlist. This is how you can add these custom endpoints like this, and that's all. But we want to add these endpoint using our new element, this one, and first of all, just disable logout. This will completely remove the links, and also from the code. This is not just doing display none, but it is completely removing that particular endpoint. Okay, now add the dashboard endpoint orders, 10 orders, 30 downloads, 50 addresses, 60 account details, 70 and wishlist, 20 track order, 40. Then come to navigation wrapper and background black, and also select 700 and base. font size, and then come to border, 1 pixel bottom, and select this one. All right, and let me refresh it. Okay, and typography white. Now this one. All right, and I think I'm making any mistake. Come here. Yes, all right, and then select this one, or let's make it a little bit darker. All right, and then remove the border for the last element, 0. You can also make changes for active items. Let's add typography color white for active item, and this one is all, I think, dark beige. Yes, beige. And now select navigation icons. Come to themify and select grid. All right, we are not setting these icon color and icon size because we want to keep these icons same color as the label. Okay, and if you want, then you can do as well. Okay, and orders, cart. Let me select themify this one and download. It should be cloud. Like this one, and address, font awesome this one, account details icon, come to this, and user. Okay, wish list heart icon, this one, and track order. We can use themify and location. All right, and also you can change active and white color and size as well. Now come to links wrapper, and here I think we can make changes here, 1.5 RAM, and then come to tooltip and select the icons and arrow, this one, and color white. And I would suggest you to keep this tooltip icon color same as this content container background color. Okay, and I think we will keep it white, so add white, and top 25%, right -1.1 RAM, and it could be 3 RAM. All right, and I think that's pretty fine. Come to the front end. Let's see how it works. Yes, it is looking perfect. Okay, now come to endpoints. Fine, fine, and all right. So here we will make some changes, and also I would suggest you to uh, create class for your navigation element. If you are using icon element without BricksCart navigation element, then I would suggest you to create a class, or you can also create it as a global element. So I'm also going to create this element as a global element. Okay, and then I think I should come here, or navigation wrapper, no wrap, or wrap like this, and gap 1 RAM. All right, and come to tooltip. I don't want to show this tooltip on smaller screen sizes, so just hiding it, and come here again. Okay, and come to the border, 1, right solid, and add this border color. All right, and radius 5. All right, and give it a background color, this one. All right, and also we can make it a small gap. Okay, and also we can use like this. Otherwise we can add a custom width here, come here and here. I think we can add the width here. All right, like this, and to the make it full width to the last item like this. And now come to mobile phone and give it a width 50% or like this. All right, and on very small display make it 100%. All right, now come to desktop. Now close this, and in this I think this one is fine, and in navigation add or we can use this again, paste it, and this one is for logout. So logout. All right, and we can just disable all these other and enable this logout only, or we can also remove all these settings. All right, and no wrap, we don't need all these settings. Okay, and we can also use this one and a border one. All right, solid, and this one. All right, and radius small. All right, we can remove this and active, remove it, and also can remove all the icons and just add icon to the logout and logout, yes, and give the icon size to RAM 2.2 RAM or something. All right, now come to the style and give it a fit content. All right, I think rest all is looking. I didn't save changes. Okay, all right, and now save changes, and this is how it looks on the front end. It looks fine. I haven't added background color for the content. Okay, but we can add it here, come here and add the background color white, and now it looks fine. Now let's see how it looks on small screen sizes. Okay, it looks fine. Okay, now we need to make changes on the container, account container here, and come here, here is fine, and on this size. All right, so we need to make height 100% and max height 100%. All right, now it looks fine, and we also need to make changes on this one. All right, no wrap, and also on this one we will have to add the border 1 pixel. All right, and now everything is looking perfect. All right, and now come to content. Let's check on mobile phone. Yes, it's working perfect. And now come to desktop. Also, I forgot one thing. We should make this one as a global element so that if we want to make any changes, we can changes on all the templates at just as one place. Make changes on these like disable dashboard or on these endpoints. These properties are not customizable or using, and instead of using class we want to make this element as a global element. The reason is using class we can't customize few settings such as manage endpoints. We can't enable or disable this elements endpoint. Reason is these are like PHP based settings. Okay, so that's why we can't customize the settings on all the templates or wherever this element is used. So we will have to create this element as a global element, and for that reason we are creating it a global. Now come to content and select a block, and here also in the content container add some padding. padding base. Alright, and in this block we will add first of all notice. Alright, and add some notice style. Okay, error, padding small, and background light red, border 1, and solid red, and radius small. Book shadow no typography red. Alright, and link. Okay, we can add border, background color, and border. Also, I'm just leaving it typography white. Alright, and border radius 50 pixel. Alright, and similarly I'm going to do with the success and info. Background and radius 1 solid green, and this one alright green, and radius alright this one white. Okay, and notice radius small, typography blue. For link blue background, and 1 RAM, zero point 0.5 RAM, 1 RAM, and 1.5 RAM. Alright, typography white, and on typography there should be no underline or none, and border radius. Alright, this one, add the chain, and add typography and base font size. Alright, and make it a global element. Alright, and save changes. Now add heading element, and add the dynamic data, user display name. Okay, and plus Jakarta sign 700 or 800, and fs heading large, and give it a typography color black. Alright, and before that let's add hi display name and exclamation mark. You can give it a HTML tag, and then come to basic text, add some text like welcome, your account at a glance, and also add give it a 500, or alright this one 400, or let's make it 700, and font size it could be medium and black. Alright, and also add a basic text. Oh, let me add the dashboard element. BricksCart, this element is also from BricksCart child theme, and welcome message. Now I do not want to show the welcome message, this one. Okay, and give it a font family, font size, and add the typography color, this one, and links typography, this one like this, or just keep it black. And also you can add underline on these links. Okay, and give it a gap small. Alright, and then close it and save changes. Okay, and here as you can see we have some cards. but I do not want to waste your time by showing these cards creation process. So I'm just copy pasting. So now just pasting these cards. All right, and save changes. So our desktop or dashboard template is ready now. Let's see how it works on smaller displays. It looks fine on tablet, and perfect on mobile phones and on smaller displays as well. All right, so now come to orders or wish list. This is our custom endpoint. So let's see how we can create an custom template for these endpoints as well. Come to templates and add a new template and account wish list and single publish. Okay, add it with bricks, and now come to this one, copy all and paste all. Okay, and now collapse this and delete it and delete all these. All right, and now we can also remove this one as well, and then we can add a short code. All right, coming here, and or whatever plugin you are using for wishlist, it should have a shortcode to display your wishlist items or products. So make sure to find that shortcode and add it here. All right, and also add a gap here, gap base, and now come to here. Okay, still our wish list is showing the desktop. The reason is we have added here this one inside the BricksCard template account endpoints. We need to change the ID. Okay, so come to templates. So instead of this 5797, we need to add this 5811. Okay, click edit and 5811 update endpoint. And now let's refresh the page, and our this uh, the wish list is looking fine. Okay, and also another important which we forgot earlier, on the account content container we will have to add a overflow scroll. So make it root overflow y scroll and overflow x hidden. Okay, and save changes. Now let's refresh it. So you can see our wish list content is working perfect, and we can also style this scroll bar. I already have created a class bc scroll bar. Okay, and now let's see how it appears. Okay, perfect. It looks perfect, and this is just what it has, a simple scroll bar design settings. So now let's see how it works on smaller displays. Okay, and on tablet this is working fine, and on mobile phone also working perfect. Come to desktop again, and now create a new template for track order. Single publish, and now come to templates. Let's refresh it here. Now copy this 5816 and edit this 5816 and update endpoint. All right, and now select this one. Right now our selected template is empty because we haven't made any changes yet. So edit with bricks, and now copy all and paste all, save changes and delete it. And we have a shortcode or element for this, track order. All right, and we can style this element. Just use this one and base, All right, and okay, with form we can use this, and all right, button black. Instead of using these controls, I'm just using the class to style this button, and the typography, center, right, and I have already created some class for these fields, so let me add these. Okay, this one, very small, and padding small, outline, all right, and form field border, all right, and add some gap. I think it is here. Okay, this is from for form, and let's keep it simple, and form top description typography, it could be this one, and all right, let's save changes and refresh it. This is how it looks, but I'm not gonna waste any more time to style it similar to this one. I hope you can do this very easily. Okay, now close it, and we have achieved a lot, such as we have created this complete my account login area, our dashboard template, custom endpoint which is wishlist and track order, and also logout, and all the responsive points are working perfectly. And similarly you can create other templates as well. Let's see how we can create order template as well. Account, orders, select template, orders, and similarly you can create new templates and select from here, such as view order, downloads, addresses, and all. So now right now I'm creating orders, selecting this one and publish, edit with bricks, and simply copy from here and paste it here, and then make all the required changes. All right, and make sure to add this notice element wherever it is required, and here select the order element, account orders, and all right, button black like this. Okay, I have already added some style in the bricks card child theme, that's why my order element is looking like this. And when you will add this account order template, then it will looks like a table, but I don't want that because it create issues on smaller screen. So for that reason I'm using this like preview like this. Okay, and select the orders. Okay, this is how it looks, and you can see this is like processing green, cancelled red. I have added the custom css for all these things, and if you want a new tutorial for these, like how to create these things, so I will create another tutorial. You can drop a comment below in the comment section. Okay, and save changes, and similarly you can create other templates as well. Okay, so hope you like this tutorial.